Hey everyone. Today's practice is just giving you one more day of dividing decimals before we go into a study guide over all of the decimal operations. So I'm going to have 3 videos in these slides for each type of problem that I'm going to have you practice today. So this first problem is actually introducing dividing whole numbers and using decimals um, to figure out how many times your divisor goes into the dividend exactly. And I'm just going to start by um, explaining it through this example. So here you have an example. It's 33 as your dividend divided by 6, your divisor. So you're asking yourself, how many times does 6 go into 33? Well, 6 can't multiply by something to get 33 exactly, but we can get close to 33 by doing 6 times 5. So I'm going to put 5 above the 33. And then when I multiply 5 times 6, I'm going to get 30. Okay. I'm going to subtract 33 minus 30, and I'm going to get 3. When I have 3 as a remainder, that's telling me that 6 did not go into 33 evenly. There's going to be a little left over. So sometimes we use decimals to figure out exactly how much is left over. So to figure that out, we actually have to make our dividend a decimal. So I'm going to move a decimal point over here behind the 33 to make it 33 point something. And then you have to think, well, what number could possibly come after 33 without changing the value? So all the numbers after that decimal point would become 0. So I could put as many zeros after 33 as I want, and it's still the value, the whole number, 33. However, since I've added zeros to the decimal, I can also bring these zeros down into my work. And also, since I added a decimal, I have to also put a decimal in my quotient, my answer. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my decimal straight up. Okay. Then I'm going to ask myself, then I have to bring the 0 down, and I'm going to have 30. So then I'm going to ask, how many times does 6 go into 30? It goes into it 5 times exactly. I'm going to put 5 above that 0 that I just brought down. If I multiply 5 times 6, we're going to get 30. Bring the 30 down. We subtract 30 minus 30, and we get 0. I don't really need to bring any other zeros down because when we have a remainder of 0, then that is our exact answer. 6 went into 33 exactly 5 and 5/10. Okay, so you guys are going to practice that as well with slide 3. You're going to divide 858 by 12. You're going to have to make that a decimal and add a 0 for 12 to go into it evenly. And then there's this one, 123 divided by 24. You're also going to have to make that a decimal, add a 0 until 24 goes into that number exactly so many times. So your goal in these 2 questions is to eventually have a remainder of 0. You have to keep adding zeros onto the end until you have a remainder of 0. After you have a remainder of 0, then the number on that top line is your quotient, as your answer.